Okay, so now we're going to explain how to use the week overview. The first step for using the week overview is you have to decide what's your goal for the week. What is the outcome that you want to achieve that coming week? So what is it you really want from this week? So this could be, for example, say your long-term goal is to lose 25 pounds of body fat. For this week, your goal could be you want to lose 1.5 pounds of body fat. Now next to that, you want to have a reward. Because why is it so important to have a reward? Now it's so that our brain does things out of two motivators. Either it wants to avoid pain or it wants to gain pleasure. So to train our brain to become more productive and to achieve our results faster, we want to give rewards. So each time we achieve our goal, if we give a reward, our brain will be trained to actually always achieve our goals very fast and very quick in a very productive way. So make sure you use the reward section. Now here an example that you could do: if you lose 1.5 pounds of body fat, you could give yourself a nice massage at the end of the week. So this is something you could put in the reward section. Now after that, you will start filling in this week's priority. Now in this week's priority, don't just start putting to-do list. You want to really think, what is the most important task I can do right now or this week to help me achieve my goal for this week, the outcome that I want to have. And you want to think about what is the task that's maybe it only takes 20% of your time, but it's going to give you 80% of the results. So here, for example, say your goal was to lose 1.5 pounds. One of the tasks to do could be you want to exercise 30 minutes every single day. Another thing could be that you want to eat 3 to 5 portions of vegetables every single day. Next to that could be drinking 8 glasses of water, or for example, stay away from sugars or any carbohydrates. So this is our examples of how you're going to fit in this week's priority task. You have top priorities, priorities, and errands. Now here you could use A, B, C, and D. So the A are the most important task. The 20% of the task is going to give you 80% of the results. The errands are example tasks that maybe take 80% of your time but only give you 20% of the results. So this is very important to fit in. Now next to that, you also have a personal to-do list. These are just things that you need to do during the week. For example, you need to buy some groceries, you want to buy some flowers for your wife. These are some examples you can fit into personal to-do list. Then we have some motivation every single week that you can read every day to motivate or inspire yourself. Now after that, we go to the daily sections. Now the daily sections, how do you fill them in? First, again, you decide what is your today's goals, what is your today's focus. What is your number one priority you can do today to achieve this week's goal? For example, say today one of your main targets is to do 30 to 60 minutes of hot yoga. So that is your goal. Next to that, what is your priorities? What are the tasks you can do during that day to achieve your week's goal? For example, is stay under 1,200 calories, walk 10,000 steps, or eat sugar-free today. These are some examples that you could do on a Sunday. Now also again, I would strongly advise something I do myself in the planner. For each day I also give myself a reward. So below in this section you can write yourself a reward for achieving all these tasks at the end of the day. For example, say you want to watch your favorite series at the evening. So if you complete those tasks, you give yourself the reward. Now it's important to really only reward yourself when you really achieve the things, because your brain gets rewired. So if you do the things, you get your reward. What happens is you will keep doing all your tasks much faster, much more productive. Now then you have the time section here. You can fill in all your most important appointments, times that you need to keep on for that day. Now then you have the positive habit maker. How do you use them? Well, for example, you use your gratitude. I do 5 minutes of gratitude every single day. Meditate, maybe you meditate 20 minutes, you write down 20. Exercise, you can write down the 30 minutes, 60 minutes of exercise. And here you can have some other habits, like for example drinking enough water. If you drink 8 glasses of water, you can write down 8 glasses of water. So this is how to use this section. Here you can choose what you use. You can write down your gratitude list, your victories of this week, anything that comes up and that's useful for you. So this is how to use the week's overview.